everyone knows that we've got 6 gates, basically. From your sternum to your head is the upper gate. From your sternum to the middle of your pelvis bone is the middle gate. The lower gate, you got upper left, upper right, mid left, mid right. So, if you're in a side neutral stance, this bu sao will cover your upper gate. This pak sao will cover your middle gate, and you raise your leg up to cover anything coming here. When you raise your leg up, you don't want to have the shin bone pointing towards your opponent. You want to have the side to kick you in the fleshy part. So, one thing about our entry, a lot of people think we do this all the time. That's not correct, because if you just throw yourself at someone, they can grab your leg. Plus, people have seen this so many times, it's not going to work. So what this is an interruption. I just want to step here if I'm going to hit someone. But I want to raise my leg in case they move to the side. Can I borrow you for a second? Without my hands, if I step forward, you move to my side, you're on my blind side. So I need to have interruptibility. So I need to have that human grip. So if I step in and you move to the side, see, I can move to the side if you're on this blind side. So when I do that entry, I do this, I circle to the side. Now if he's this close, I don't need to go in. Notice I didn't raise my leg, I just did that. I understand that if he moves, I have the ability to interrupt because I didn't do this. If I use the human grip, see, I'm able to place my foot wherever I want. If I just step forward and do this, gravity dictates where I land. No one's going to stand there for you. So I come here, attack him. When I come to attack him, move back. Then you do the entry, okay? I'm not going to just stand here and just go flying off in someone. Hey, like people think. So let's practice this right now. From a side neutral, circle around. Just use your guard like this. See? Here, circle around. So from here, circle around. Here, and just come back to your guard. Now, another thing. The Muay Fajo, 5 poles. 1 pole here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 in the middle. Like the 5 pips on a dominoes. So when I raise my leg up, I bring it here and circle to that one. If I do this, someone kicks me, it knocks me off balance. So I have an imaginary, like this spot here. I bring my knee here, circle to get to the blind side of the neck. So let's everybody try a few of these. I've entered, circle around, strike, stomp, gun, bong, time, close, hard break. Okay? I move in. By moving in, when I turn his body, I got the kidney shut. Right? But if I do this and step back here, I only hit him in the side. And if he's well developed in the side, it's not going to hurt him. You understand? So as soon as you do that, you take the fight to them. Turn to move their body. Some people will do this and hit. It's not a strike. You got delicate bones back there. I just, this is just to turn his body. I strike, this turns the body to expose the kidney. Okay? So try that with your partner. 2. I make contact with this arm, and I don't release. I leave that contact. So I'm pushing forward anyway. He steps back. See? This hand. Just watch this hand. Forget this one. And I lock. Since the dummy doesn't move, you do the entry and you step here, real close, and then go forward. So when you drop your leg, you open the hip up so you're facing right. So with you, with the person stepping back, I step out here so I can follow you. And then my step depends on how far you go away. So on the dummy form, you stop right here because the dummy can't move back, okay? This is a low bong sao, dai bong. So a quan sao, both cover the upper gate, dai quan. Okay? So when you're doing this, you have to use imagery. If he punches to your face, if he's trying to hit me, he'll be here. I pull it by, let it go by. Because in Wing Chun, you don't argue straight, right? So the punch comes, step back. No, hypothetically. If the punch is low, then I can do this. So when you're doing the dummy, you have to understand. Do I want to pull this punch into my face, help me and hit me? Or do I want to get out of the way? That's going on, okay? Punch. Say neutral. Pop. Pop. Pop, fox out. Jut. The hand across. Chun out. Covering in case something comes from that side. Use the waist. Side palm. So use the waist. Use the waist again to punch. It's the only punch on the wing dummy in any Wing Chun lineage. Jut. Cover. Side palm. Strike. Using the waist when I do that strike. Use the waist again. And break. Round punch. 1, 2, 3. I'm bringing it across my face with the jut. Just like the jut, you can see the tongue. So I got here, jut, shooting, in case his other hand comes. I don't care what hand is going to come. I'm covering this line. So if I'm lucky enough to get this hand, I got that. If he pulls it back and the other one comes, I got that. Doesn't matter. I've covered the line. Let's go back to the basics. 1, 2, 3. Side palm, strike. The other one comes, cover, side palm, probably to the filtrum, right here, above the teeth, between the nose and the lip, right? Hit there, bah! Take whatever you get in the fight. Punch the body, the other hand comes, all right, circle around, strike, backward. Okay? So we got step away, bong, diagonal pop, fox out, low, bong to protect your groin, bring the leg up, side kick. Bring the leg down, step away, up, side kick. Land, gun, check the leg, okay? Application. A few applications. Let's do the easy. Because a low round punch to my body. Here. Okay? So you're going to pull that hand back. I'm going to do this. Okay? So again. Okay? Make the partner. Dive home. Hold high. Hold out. Hold high. So that first pole pie, the second pole pie is bong, tan, low. Okay? So this bong, I go low. I don't stick to the arm. So I go here. Okay, then you go to the other hand, bong, here. Or I can do like you did, and then do that. Okay? That's a little fancy. I'd rather just, you're going to pull your head back, follow you in. Okay? Stay with what comes, follow what goes. We have that from here, the gam sao, the dan sao. Some people say li sao. Dan means to repel or bounce off. D-A-N or D-A-H-N, it might be. Depends on what kind of R. Yeah, there's no R's in the Cantonese. No like tan. Some people spell it tan. So, okay, so. See? And then the close. I block, bounce up, circle around, strike, chun, step palm. Step over, block, block up, strike, lock, strike, and then do the close, right? Check, break. for this application of the form, we do the front kick, I block, right? So in this instance, I do the down up, right? Repelling. Ideally, I want to try to stick to your arm, right? I want to stay so I know where one of your arms are. But in this instance, we block out, so you can do that. Bounce off, repel, see? So you kick here, do that. So he asked about the other thing, you kick again with the other leg, maybe? See, which is not going to happen. So the form is just showing you to repeat, okay? Once I get on that side, I'm not going to try to go back to that side. See, still got it. But in reality, he punches. See? See? So I do a pop, second kicks up, bring it around. 1, 2. Okay, so when I do this, I want to keep this down. Strike, strike. What if he punches with the rear hand? Then I go this way. Okay. So he punches, this is the, so you go here. So this hand does, see? Slides up, circles around. This is like a diagonal pocket. So, right, so I got it. So when he punches this, it's got to be fast. So it takes repetition. Boom. Lock, elbow break. Side palm. Okay. So we got boom, elbow break. Boom, elbow break. Side palm. Strike. He goes to the rear of my hand. Ground punch. I do this. I stick. I want to do an elbow break. But you have to be really accurate to do it parallel to his arm. You're going to slide off something, right? So what I want to do is when I do this, come down. So I kind of here, or, right? I don't have much chance of missing that. Trying to do this, I'm going to miss. I need to come back, unless I get lucky. I'm not going to count on luck. That's why I do wing jump. See? Crack. Side palm. Palm strike again. Here. Crack. See? Crack. Up. Here. Whatever. Here. Side palm. And close. Okay. Section 9. Step across. Then. Gun, kick, hip, side kick, step across, kick, side kick.
One more time.
Gun, stomp, kick, side kick, step across, stomp kick, side kick, close. Punch, hit, and I hit this way. Okay? So try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and close.
It's okay.
So, what I used to do to remember was count. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then close. So 6 on one side, 6 movements on one side, 4 on the other. That's it.
One more time for posterity.
You got it.
This is the real way.
Well, it's official.
Right. No more questions.
1, 2, 3, right here. Checking with this pole high, I'm hitting here, but I'm also using the chum leg to pin his arms out and still hit it. He throws the other hand, right? Then the close. Two, land, 2, then close. So just like the other section, 3.
You also do.
Okay, right?
It's like you're doing chunk too. Okay.
UT.
Good G.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. You started.
Fook is patterned after a fox's paw. Chinese characters used to be pictures. The character for Fook depicts a man standing with a dog. So when a canine sits up, their claws point down to the ground. So let me show you something. If I do my Fook with the hand, with the bottom of my hand straight, he's got a straight line to hit me. So in order for me to stop him, I have to push. If I push, he circles around. But if I do this, he strikes at me. My forearm redirects him. So I have a tunnel going away from me in this position. See? Whereas this position, the line goes right to me. Fook in Cantonese means to control. So I actually want to control, just like when dogs fight. They do this to the other dog's head. Okay? So I got bong sao and tan. And I'm pushing forward. Bong sao and tan. And with our bong sao, we want this to be straight as opposed to like this. So if you were to throw a round kick to me, and I did this, I could misjudge and get my fingers messed up. So I could use a quan. Okay. Okay. But if I did this, plus if you do the fingers like that, okay. Gave me something to get. Did this. Okay. So bong sao is inverse of time. They're the same, flat. Okay. Okay. So rotate. I'm pushing forward, and remember, we're not doing circles. If I go this way, it's going to just carry my energy on. So I'm always trying to issue my energy towards my opponent when I'm driving the bus. Right? So let's just work on one technique for now, simple. From here, I may want to do a chun sao, lock, and strike. But if he's thinking, once I step to my left, he's going to step with me. Right? And check me. So what I want to do is, didn't fall forward. So I do a redirect. I strike, he jumps. I chun, up. So if I'm rolling, I go. And here, I fake. Because you got a choice. You either get hit in the eye or move my hand. That's one of the applications for that. Okay? So I'll show you the counter. So he does it to me. Gam sao, the tan turns into a strike, and lock. So as soon as he steps to my right, I check him. See? I got that. I got a tan and a gum. Gum sao, pinning hand. So as soon as he steps, strike. This time, boom. So boom, then lock. If I feel the fook lay there, I'm gonna pop. Do a good fook out. Nothing should happen. See, I can't get through because he's occupied the line. Basic laws of physics. Right? So if I got this, my hand here, pocket. See? It's just there doing nothing, pocket. Right? But if I got control, pocket. See? I can do something like that. So fook means control or subdue. So you actually have to occupy that line. But say his fook sounds sloppy. So right about here, I pock. I use this lansao to pin it. So as we're rotating, I see he's got a floppy fook sao. So right about here I go pock, right? And then step off line and strike. So in slow motion, as soon as my fook's about right here, I'm right near his elbow. So I want to catch it right here. So I would pock now. Now, right? Now. I don't want to leave that hand free for him to do something with me. So step to the side, pin him, strike, punch, Phoenix knuckle, whatever you want. What's that? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. But don't pose. Keep going. Keep rolling. Don't stop rolling. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. You separate the two hands back. See that? Yeah.
There we go.
You're talking about the double, the double cheese. Yeah.
Okay, grab somebody else, quick. I'll take it before I get it. Somebody you have to work with, quick. Don't stop, what you stop, what you do. Yeah. Step out. Hey, trap him out there again, trap him out there again. Okay, there you go, here. Grab somebody else, you have the first one.
Look at where you at. Okay? Now what I did is after the bone,
It's funny, live is the same thing, see that?
There you go. Now,
1, 2, 3, 4.